Okay, let's have a look at this then. We need to find x, y, theta and phi in these triangles. We've got right angle triangles, so we can use SOHCAHTOA and we can use Pythag. For this one here, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, isn't it? Cosine 40 is equal to the adjacent, which is y, over the hypotenuse 5. So that tells us that y equals 5 cos 40. Okay, 5 times cos 40 in degrees mode. We'll do it to 2dp, 3.83. And that was to 2 decimal places, which is what we're going to work to. Okay, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. The opposite is x over the hypotenuse 5. So that tells us what x is. Move the 5 from divide to times on the other side. 5 sine 40. Let's see what that is. So 5 times sine of 40. 3.21. Okay, good. And then this angle here, this angle theta, I'll put it up in the line above. Because they add up to 180 and that's 90, these two add up to 90, so this must be 50. Okay, that's the first one then. Second one here, we've got 3. We've got this angle here, 55, so let's use this angle, adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine 55 is equal to 3 over x. Move the x up to times, leave the 3 as is, and move the cos from times now down to divide. And I've done both of those things in one fell swoop. 3 divided by cos of 55. 5.23 for x. Now let's do the sine then. Sine of 50, no, we'll do tangent, won't we? Because opposite over adjacent, and we'll get y. Tan 55 then is equal to the opposite, y, over the adjacent 3. So that tells us what y equals then. 3 tan 55 equals 3 times tan 55 equals 4.28. Okay, 4.28. Okay, good. Now we need the angle phi. Well, that's 55, this is 90, so these two add up to 90, so this must be it must be 35, mustn't it? Because 35 and 55 add up to 90. So that's part 2. Now part 3. We've got two sides. We can use Pythag here. So 6 squared equals 2 squared plus the x squared. That tells us that 36 is equal to 4 plus x squared. That tells us x squared is equal to 36 minus 4, which is 32. When we move the 4 across, square root both sides and take the positive square root of 32. So let's do that then. It's square root 32. Square root of 32. Decimal 5.66. 5.66, and that was 4 root 2 in third form if we want to use precise form. So that was x. Now we need theta, don't we? And we can use sine, because that's opposite over adjacent is nice and easy. Sine theta was the 2 over the 6, wasn't it? Which is a third. So theta is equal to shift sine of a third. Inverse sine of 1 divided by 3. 19.47 degrees. 19.47 degrees. And that was theta. Here 19.47. And I think this angle was also mentioned is called phi, and we better put that one in 70.53 degrees. So those are the two angles for the last part of the question.